Ramandak Sevak GDS Online Engagement Schedule 2, July 2026. Applications are invited from the eligible candidates to fill vacant posts of Ramandak Sevaks, GDS SIE, Branch Postmaster BPM Assistant Branch Postmaster a BPM Dak Sevaks in different offices of the Department of Posts. The details of the tentative vacant posts in each circle of division are given in 2. Registration of online application of edit correction window. Only one registration is permitted per candidate for submission of the online application. Multiple or duplicate registrations of applications are strictly prohibited. If at any stage before or after engagement it is found that a candidate has submitted duplicate or multiple applications, the candidature shall be cancelled or appropriate action will be initiated under GDS Conduct and Engagement Rules. 2020. Candidates are not required to attach or upload any documents along with the application form. However, they must upload their recent photograph and signature on the portal as prescribed. Detailed instructions for registration and submission of the online application are provided in Annex Roman 2. Candidates are advised to carefully fill in all details in the registration and application forms and review them thoroughly before final submission. In case any mistake is noticed after registration, submission of the application form, candidates are not required to make registration again, but to rectify the mistakes in registration of application form. An edit and correction window of 202 days will be provided after the stipulated closing date, during which candidates may edit or correct the registration of application details. The schedule for registration and the edit of correction window is as under. Activity schedule. 1. Online 1. IM registration 31.08.2026 to 19.09.2026. Up to 1,700 HRS. 2. Submission of online applications and fee payment 02.09.2026 to 21.09.2026. Up to 1,700 HRS. 3. Corrections in registration of application forms, including payment of the online fee, if applicable, 23.09.2026 to 24.09.2026, up to 1,700 HRS. Service conditions and brief job profile and resident of accommodation. The service conditions, brief job profile and resident of accommodation of different categories of GDS are as follows. 1. The applicants must clearly understand that the GDSs are not regular employees of the Department of Central Government and their emoluments, allowances, and other entitlements are not at par with central government employees. 2. Their service conditions are governed by the Department of Posts Raman Dak Sevaks Conduct and Engagement Rules, 2020, referred to as GDS Rules, as revised from time to time and not framed under Article 309 of the Constitution of India. 3. They are holders of civil posts outside the civil services of the state. 4. They are required to serve, mostly in rural areas, to render the services of the department. 5. As per Rule 3 of the said GDS rules, they are required to work for minimum for a period of 4 hours and a maximum of 5 hours a day, and they cannot be retained as Sevak beyond 65 years of age. 6. The Sevak Ramandak Sevak should have another source of income besides the allowances to be paid by the government for adequate means of livelihood for himself and his family. 7. The candidates selected as BPMs are required to arrange accommodation for running the post office called as branch post office at their own cost. 8. The candidates are advised to carefully go through the said GDS rules, which are available on the official website of the department. The brief job profiles of different categories of GDSs are as under. I. Branch Postmaster BPM. The job profile of the branch postmaster include a day-to-day postal operations of the branch post office BO, and India Post Payments Bank IPPB in the manner as prescribed by the department from time to time. B. Marketing and promotions of products and services being provided by the Department and operating various services in the customer service centers. CSC of the department, etc. In the single-handed B.OS, BPMS have the overall responsibility of the smooth and timely functioning of the office, including mail conveyance and mail delivery. In the BOS other than single-handed, the BPMS may be assisted by the BPMS. However, BPM will be required to do combined duties of a BPMS as and when ordered, or in the case of non-availability of a BPMS. Any other work may also be assigned by superiors like mail overseer, MO inspector post, IPO assistant superintendent of post, SPO as a superintendent of post offices, SPO as a senior superintendent of post office, SPOS, etc. Residence of accommodation. The applicant selected as GDS BPM will have to provide accommodation for the branch post office after selection. But before engagement, a declaration to this effect with details of accommodation is to be submitted before engagement. The applicant so selected will be required to reside in the post village, the village in which the BO is functioning only. The accommodation should meet the standards as prescribed by this directorate, as amended from time to time. Assistant Branch Postmaster, a BPM. The job profile of the Assistant Branch Postmaster include a sale of stamps, stationery, conveyance and delivery of mail at doorstep, exchange the mail with the account office, etc., deposit and payments of other transactions of IPPB. B to assist BPM in postal operations in a manner as prescribed by the department from time to time. C. Marketing and promotions of products and services being provided by the department and operating various services in the customer services centers. CSC of the department, etc. The BPM may also be required to do combined duties of the BPM as and when ordered, or in case of non-availability of BPM in addition to his or her regular duties. Any other work assigned by superiors like SPOS, SPOS, etc. F. Residents, a BPMS are required to reside within the delivery jurisdictions of the post office BO concerned. DAC-SEVAC. DAC-SEVACs may be engaged in post offices, sorting offices, mail offices, mail offices, delivery centers, or any other office of the department. The job profile of a DAC-SEVAC includes the following duties. In post offices, sale of stamps and stationery, conveyance and delivery of mail at the doorstep, deposits, payments and other transactions of India Post Payments Bank IPPB, and any other duties assigned by the Postmaster of ZUB. Postmaster. In sorting of mail, transit mail offices, handling of mail, mail bags and parcels, transshipment of bags and other related duties. In delivery centers, handling of mail, mail bags and parcels, transshipment of bags, delivery of mail and parcels and other related duties. Assistance in the functioning of post offices. DAC-SEVACs will assist the Postmaster of ZUB, Postmaster of Officer in charge in ensuring the smooth functioning of departmental post offices. They may also be assigned duties relating to marketing, business procurement and any other work by the Postmaster or other senior officers, including the subdivisional and divisional heads. Residents, DAC-SEVACs are required to reside within the delivery jurisdictions of the post office HOSO to which they are attached. Emoluments and allowances. The GDSs are paid emoluments in the form of time-related continuity allowance TRCA, which carry an annual increase of 3%, subject to fulfillment of conditions as given in the GDS rules. They are also entitled to dearness allowance on TRCA, as declared by the Govt. Of India from time to time. The GDSs are also entitled to some other allowances and social security benefits, which include GDS gratuity and service discharge benefit scheme akin to national pension system applicable to regular employees, whose details are given under the GDS rules and official website of the department. The initial engagement of GDS is made in the following basic TRCA slabs. No category TRCA slab 1. BPM RS.1 2000 RS.2 9003 80 only. 2. A BPM of DAC-SEVAC RS 10,000 only to Rs.2, 4,470 only. Eligibility criteria for all GDS posts. Age limits. Minimum age, 18 years. Maximum age, 40 years. Subject to relaxations as per subpara below. Age will be determined as on the last date of submission of applications. Relaxations in upper age limit. No. Category permissible age relaxation. 1. Scheduled tribe is CST 5 years. 2. Other backward classes OBC 3 years. 3. Economically weaker sections EWS no relaxation. 4. Persons with benchmark disabilities. PWBD. 10 years. 5. Persons with benchmark disabilities. PWBD plus OBC. 13 years. 6. Persons with benchmark disabilities. PWBD plus SCVC. 15 years. To know more, please watch till the end of video regarding topic of educational qualifications. Other qualifications. Reservation. How to apply. Selection criteria. Communication of selection and process of physical verification of documents. Watch videos till the end to know more details.